Well, there is a new biography out profiling the first President Bush.
That's right, and he takes swipes at two of the top advisors in his son's administration. One of them took it in stride, the other not so much, and as Matt King shows us their reactions, we're talking about Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld, can teach us all something about how to handle a diss.
I'm enjoying the book. I recommend it to my friends, and proud to be a part of it.
President George H.W. Bush told the biographer he thought his son, George W. Bush's vice president, Dick Cheney, built his own empire. In the book, due out in a couple of weeks, H.W. also calls Cheney Iron Ass.
I've had much worse said about me than anything he ever thought.
In response, Cheney called the book fascinating. W. Bush's Secretary of Defense, Donald Rumsfeld, responded more aggressively to similar critiques H.W. made of him. Bush 41 is getting up in years and misjudges Bush 43. Rumsfeld told NBC News, who I found made his own decisions.
Punching back at a 91-year-old who's punching you is not a winning fight. 5W
Public Relations CEO Ronn Torossian read Rumsfeld's remarks and thought the 83-year-old probably should have kept his mouth shut.
Either staying quiet or taking the high road, I think, is something that I would have recommended.
But not all of us keep a public relations firm on retainer to help us respond to every insult lobbed our way. Instead, we must devise our responses on our own.
Nothing. To ignore or to simply just walk away. Walk away.
But for many of us, the time comes when the diss we've received demands more than our laughing and deflecting and ignoring.
When you're attacked, at times you hit back. If you're swinging above your weight class and you're seeking to get ahead, perhaps.
Saying something sarcastic usually shuts them up.
If constructed smartly, the tone, the venue, and the wording of our comebacks should vary depending on what we hope to accomplish.
In a time of crisis, you have to consider who it is that's hitting you.
And in the case of a 91-year-old former president of the United States trying to sell a book while watching his son plummet in the polls, Torossian sees an opponent against whom in a situation in which it's difficult to win. In Midtown, I'm Matt King, Fox 5 News.